let's go. Every time I'm so nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
Chunner Studios.
Okay.
Coming at you live from Houston, Texas.
Yes,
Having recovered from the flood and everything, we're back in business.
we are back. Hello everyone, I'm Chunner Chen. Welcome to Chunner Studio. And today I invite special guest Samuel. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi
Or
guys,
let them know?
I'm Sam. This is my first time on Chunner Studios. I'm really excited. I'm a core member here at Houston Valley. It's my second season. You know, working alongside this guy. It's good. We're here to show you some exercises and some ways to kind of improve your beats and your big jumps. Anything that can help.
Your beat?
That's terrible.
This episode we are gonna teach you some exercise how to improve your jump, and we have filmed a lot of jumps that you can see how we use our leg to get high. And one of the crew that Claudio, he always reminds me that for male dancer we should not jump, we should fly.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So, do you have any exercise can let all the male dancers or like even the female dancers fly?
Most important things when it comes to jumping is going to be your core, because it's really hard when you're trying to jump and your core is really loose. If your core isn't strong enough to support kind of your whole upper body, it's going to be hard for your legs to really push. And then after that, your jump's coming from your butt and your quads. I mean,
Okay.
it's push.
Yeah,
push.
let's take it slow. So I have exercise that can help your core while you are doing all the jumps. It's my favorite stuff to do because you can also work on your inner thigh during the sits, and at the same time your core is engaged. So while you're doing this, you could really improve your sits.
And there's so many ways to do it too. Like he's already have his hands off the ground, but I think some people who need help, you can easily start with your hands on the ground, even
Yes.
lower down, as far down as you need to go to kind of.
In 1 second, there's so many stuff that you need to focus. So you have to have the enough strength to just do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. I remember my teachers growing up always had to tell me I had to find my center because I couldn't coordinate everything because I couldn't hold anything. Without having
That's me
myself.
too.
Without having myself placed, it's really hard to even do a tombe pas de race, something very simple, because it kind of just goes everywhere.
About the question from Instagram, why when I'm doing the petite leg roll, it's like drunk panda?
You ever seen those things on like the side of the highways or car dealerships that like those inflatable tube guys that are just like blowing around in the wind like
Yeah.
crazy? That's me.
That's me too.
That's how I feel. For me, especially when it comes to jumping in the air and really physically beating it, it's really important to work on kind of your inner thighs and abductors. So for me, a lot of people know like kind of normal plank or soft plank. For me, there's another way kind of up and at, and that's putting this leg kind of at 90 degrees at your hips. And what's that doing is firing this inner thigh. You hold this for 20 seconds, oh, you'll feel it for sure.
Wow.
And kind of just doing that to either side, finding the place where you can really hold this leg and really feel that abductor strength.
So this is a newer version, just like iPhone 8.
Exactly. You can regular plank, you can side plank, you can not plank. There's 1,000 ways to plank.
After cardio roll, I'm doing a
Big
big
arm
assist. And so one of the ways that I can do it, I can show you right here. Is both hands on the bar, and then you just relax your certain part of your leg and then engage certain part of your thigh, so you can do the beats and as big as you can, and sometimes you can do as fast as you can, so that can really work on your muscles.
I worked on an exercise earlier with Chun about jumping from fourth and working on those abductors that we just talked about, either in single cabriole or double cabriole. And I think that exercise is a really good way to start because you're allowed to
You
put
can sit here.
2 feet, both feet on the ground at the same time. Really simple, and that's going to help, and that's going to progress into your single cabrioles on layer, cabrioles behind everything. It's going to be great, and it's just a really simple exercise to start.
You have one more exercise with
TheraBands. Yeah, guys, this I think is probably a dancer's greatest weapon. A lot of people you see use it to like strengthen their feet or things like that, but you can also use it as like resistance training. And so a lot of people, what you could do is you could take the TheraBand, wrap it around your thighs. Some people tie a knot, some people don't, and just work on this inner thigh and this also glute. This is going to help increase your jump a lot. And what it is this really small, just opening and closing what we call clams, kind of like the mouth of a clam. And it's just really isolating your glute to really, you're gonna be able to A, hold your turnout a lot better, and then B, really jump. It's gonna be really good. And it's just isolating, really small, just so you can feel it right there in the glute. Yep.
After all of this exercise, we can start to jump. And Sam, let's show them. From now on for the Chunner studio, I'm gonna select 5 questions from all of you from my Instagram. If you have any question, just DM me and I will help you as much as we could.
Yeah, no, we're all here to help. I mean, it's a dance community, it's a strong community, so let's stick together.
Yeah.
Hey Chunner Studio. I've been dancing for about 2 years and I'm progressing to more advanced levels. I've been working on cabrios recently and my teachers want me to start incorporating double cabrios into my dancing, both devant and derriere. I was wondering, do you have any tips, advice, or exercises to help me work on those? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a good question.
Which we already answered that one of the exercises.
That was kind of one of the inspirations for this episode.
Yeah.
So we have to thank you for that too. You gave great inspiration. Hopefully whatever we showed you earlier is going to get you down the road. Definitely that combination that I showed from fourth is a really
That's
good way
very
to
good
start.
one, yeah.
Because that's going to help you develop your singles, and then after, once you have the jump and the coordination, you're going to be able to really push and find it really easy to create the double.
Yeah, and make sure that during the double cartwheel you have to point your feet so your whole leg is engaged instead of floppy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is sometimes when you don't point the feet all the way, what you're going to get is a bent knee as well. You got to make sure everything is stretched.
Hi, my name is Kaishan Robinson from Greensboro, North Carolina. And my question is, what is some advice that you would like to give young boys who are getting ready to take their ballet careers to the professional level? Thank you.
My best advice is just, as much as you can, have your eyes and your ears open. When you first join a company, the most important thing is just trying to learn as much as you can, as fast as you can. Because for a lot of people, it's really hard. You know, you're coming into a new environment with new people that you don't really know. And of course, on top of that, you're nervous. You know, you're working to impress somebody, you know, maybe a director or a ballet master, a ballet mistress that you don't really have a relationship with yet. So it's very hard to kind of just come in and just work. But that's exactly what you have to do. You have to keep your mind clear, your eyes and your ears open so that people that are going to be there to help you, like either your fellow dancers like Chun Wei or other people, whatever they tell you is a learning experience and you're just growing. Everything open. Thanks.
Hi Chun Wei and Sam, my name is Margaret Rosa and my question is, what is your dream role?
My dream role?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a very good question.
My dream role is Albert in Giselle.
Ooh, Albert. My dream role, I think, even since I was little, has had to be Romeo in Romeo and Juliet. I mean, it's such a powerful story.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's
Beautiful
such a
story.
great character. For a guy, it's really interesting because it's not always, you know, in this career, it's hard to see that the guy is really the title character, right?
Yeah.
You know, you go and see Giselle, it's about Giselle. You
Yeah.
go and see Swan Lake, it's about Odette and Odile. It's. I mean, of course, there's a strong male lead and he's there to support her. But I think Romeo and Juliet incorporates so much of the guy dancing alone and with the girl and the girl dancing alone that it's just a great battle.
Yeah, you'll be a good Romeo.
Yeah.
When I create a Romeo and Juliet, you'll be Romeo.
Oh, thanks, Chun. I'm excited for that.
Next.
Hi, Chun and Sam. My name is Sammy, and I've been dancing ballet for
Hi,
1
Sammy.
year. My question is, how strict are companies when it comes to height? Because I'm 5'6" and I lose hope when it comes to my height.
Don't lose hope.
I know that
Yeah,
Derek
don't
was
lose
a
hope.
short dancer for Houston Ballet.
Exactly.
So is Houston Ballet something I can still strive for considering my height? Thank you.
That's a really, really good question. I'm really,
First of
really
all-
glad you asked Sammy. Nice name.
Yeah, his name is Sammy, and he very nice head and background. How many
Yeah,
heads
look
he
at all
has.
those hats. Very nice background.
He mentioned Derek. We miss him so much.
We miss Derek. Love you, Derek.
Yeah, and Derek have been inspiring the whole world.
Always.
Yeah, he's just great.
I think when it comes to that, it's really hard. It's going to come down to self-confidence and really what you want. Because like me, take me for example. I'm not incredibly tall. I mean, Chunwei is really, really, I
I'm
would
not
say,
tall.
blessed. But he's got those beautiful long legs, and he's really tall, and it comes across that way. But the shorter dancers, it doesn't matter because there's going to be roles just for you. you
Yeah.
know? There's dancers that are tall and they do tall roles, and there's dancers that are small that do small roles.
I cannot do certain jump and I cannot do certain turn.
That's like kind of the beautiful thing about dance in general is it's taking all these different body types,
Exactly.
taking all the different knowledge and putting it all together. Because you see a company, especially like Houston Ballet, where you have dancers that are, you know,
All kind.
all sizes. I mean, we have a complete array of just body sizes and everything. It's amazing. And I mean, when it comes together on stage, there's nothing like it. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't even pay attention to height.
Just find yourself, the confidence, and find the beauty of yourself, and then don't waste the talent that you have. Everyone
Always.
have a talent.
Always keep your self-confidence high, high, high.
Yes. Next, one last one.
Hey, Sam and Chunwei. My name is Thomason, and I'm from Canada. So my question is this: so what style are you both more of? Are you more adagio, allegro, grande adagio, grande allegro? What style? Peace.
Good one.
I think I know your answer,
Say-
Chunwei. Chunwei loves adagio.
I love adagio.
He's got the control for it, though. I do not.
Well,
Don't
but the
even-
thing is, 90% of the variation is jump and turn.
Yeah. For me personally, I am a kind of grande allegro kind of guy. My favorite time in class is when we get to almost the last jump, and it's really just time to go for it. You've warmed up for an hour, and it's just time to go, go, go. For me, I just like to see kind of every day where I can push myself, if maybe I can jump higher, if I can turn out more. And I think for me, grande allegro is always the best way to do that because it incorporates usually small jump, big jump, and turn, which
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I love jump and I love turn.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you also need to work on adagio because that really change your habit of jumping and turning. So because when I was training in China, most of the style is from Russian. So they really work on your bar, you know, adagio and the
and stuff like that.
positions.
I wish I'd had a lot more of that. Yeah, I mean, it was hard for me when I was little. I used to hate adagio. But I mean, the importance, just really the
Mm-hmm. I don't like it
musicality
either.
and the control is so important to learn. Because I mean, if you can't, you know, hold your leg up in front of the mirror, it's going to be hard to get out on stage and have to do an adagio.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard sometimes, especially for me. I don't have the greatest confidence with it. But every day you keep pushing, you keep working, and hope that, you know, it comes better.
These are all the questions. Thank you for submitting to my email.
Really great questions, guys.
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much.
So let's wrap up the video. Thank you so much, Sam, and being in my channel.
It was my pleasure, really it was.
It was so much fun, and make sure follow Sam, check out my Instagram, and every time before I film a video, I will give out
Heads up, kind of.
Heads up,
You
yeah.
get the sneak peek. You gotta follow @Chunner on Instagram.
and so you can, you know, DM me any question that I will answer you from the video. We are answering most of the question that you cannot find in YouTube. That's very helpful.
And it's
hopefully-
great, guys. It's coming from you. I mean, we love that the questions are coming right from you guys. It makes it even easier.
Okay, so see you next time.